I read in secret all the time. I read in the toilets. I read in the middle of the night. I read as if books could loosen the noose tightening around my throat. I read to understand that there is somewhere else, a dimension where possibilities shimmer. This book by a Mauritian author called Ananda Devi has haunted me for the last 2 weeks. The story centers around 3 characters. One of them is a student during the day and a gang member at night who also writes deeply moving poems for his love interest, who is character number 2. Her name is Eve, and she's a young girl who grew up in poverty, and she believes the only way she can get anywhere in life is by selling her body to men. The third character is an angry young boy who is waiting for his brother to return from France. He's also part of a gang, but I felt his storyline was a little not needed. So if you are patient, it does all come together in the end, so it is worth it eventually. There was so much poetry woven into every line that I needed to go page by page to process the depth that each line held. As you read Eve's story, you can visualize the journey that she's going through, where she understands that her soul is separate from her body and her body is like a burden to her that she just has to live with. She's so detached from the concept of her being a part of her body. It's just incredible to read. This is one of those books that you can just read again and again and you'll find a new meaning each time. The book exposes you to the darker side of Mauritius, a side of the island that I never would have heard about on holiday there, and I learned through this book. This is the book, by the way. Let me know if you read it.